Hey everyone, welcome back to Cuddy's Bookshelf. So this is the first vlog of October. It is still September, it's coming towards the end of September now, but I know a lot of my time in October will be working, so I wanted to get a jump on the spooky season. You would have just seen some footage of me setting up my reading cart. I have made it all spooky. I have just finished my last book of September on my TBR. So I will be picking a number soon and picking my first book read for October. And I'm very excited for it. I can't wait. There may be some books that come during October. So if I do get through majority of these, I will have some spooky books on the way that I can read anyway. Last night I got my husband to go up into the loft and get all my Halloween decorations down. So this is just the Halloween decorations that I have in the house. I did promise that I would show some of my Halloween decorations when I do finally get them out. So the room, I'm surrounded. So these should really be with my outdoor ones because I cover my fence and gate and everything in cobwebs. These I normally keep hanging in my kitchen. See, we're just having some, hello. So we are just having some work done in our kitchen. So I do normally put a lot of these in the kitchen, but I think this year that's going to be on pause. So I'm going to find other places around the house. But these ones, with it being like Dead and Breakfast and the tavern, Dracula's Tavern, I do normally keep these in the kitchen, but I'll find somewhere. So you put this up in the window and then it's like a big ghost, but then it's got the face. Because I used to do outside, I used to make a massive thing of it, but then I got poorly and I couldn't put it out every year. But I used to do a big thing where I had this in my front window, and outside there used to be like a flashing light, thunder sounds and everything. So when it used to flash, this is what used to flash in the window. Kids used to love it. So I used to have like blood splatter, handprints and all that lot all in the windows. And then I used to have these out. This is for like my dining table, and I put this out, but because I don't like how stark that is compared to all of my dark stuff, I get a net, this also tablecloth, and put this over, so then you still have like the blood effect and then the gothic-y effect, but it's not as like gaudy in your face, but it's still got the, you know, like dishes, like pumpkin dishes that I really loved from Home Sense. We have this bad boy, Feed Me Seymour. Oh, yeah, I just enjoyed him. These two I used to have on either side of my fireplace in the living room. I normally stuff their heads with sweeties. There is these, which come with these, and then you know what I mean, and you put a candle in. So that I normally put one on my coffee table and then one in my kitchen somewhere. This was from the Disney shop, and obviously it's Oogie Boogie and his dice throwing situation that he has on. I have some glass pumpkins. So this is the smaller version, and then this is the bigger one. Love those. They're both from Home Sense. We have like a pirate type. This looks really lovely with candles. It looks really creepy in the dark because obviously the candles reflect on the dude. It like makes it really, really creepy. So love that for him. This is another one from the Home Sense. I just really loved this creepy dude in a coffin. So he came home with me. And then I'm a bit scared to turn this on because she freaks me out. So I used to have this in the window, so then when the kids come to the door for trick-or-treating, she's like censored. So...
Go away! Leave this old lady to be! I'll get your You know, I've been dead for 10 years. I come alive every Halloween night, just for you.
Yeah.
Halloween? Ain't nobody got time for that.
And so she used to go off when people used to walk past the window, and all right, scare them to death, but in the best way. This was another new thing from last year that I think had gone down to like 10p or something, and I just had to have him. I generally have stuff like that. So at my front door, I normally have witches, dangling witches on either side of my door. And then I have my broomstick propped up near the door, as if, you know, I'll just put it down to walk in the house. But I think this little guy will be outside with them. So I've just got some autumn decorations also that I like to put around the house. So I wondered where these went. I'd lost them. Apparently they was with the Halloween stuff. And so obviously I got acorn and pinecone. Then I have a cauldron. I have a cauldron with some feet on. And I just fell in love with this when I saw it, so I had to have it. So I put tissue paper in this and then a little bowl. So then what I do is I leave this like somewhere in the house, and I put Halloween sweets in there. As you can tell, I like to leave sweets around the house. I do the same at Christmas. I put Halloween like chocolates or sweets in there, and that's what I do with that. I have a little back plate, cute. I have a little ghost mummy. I have this. See, I used to have this. I'm sorry if everything's dusty. It's been in the loft. But I used to have this in... before I had my library, I had like a little office desk area downstairs where I tried to keep as much as my wacky stuff from around the house. And I used to have this, and I used to put my rings on it. Everyone else has like the girly versions of this, but I just really liked the creepy version. But... yeah, but now I just use it as a random Halloween decoration. I had these on my fireplace in my candlestick holders. They are, in fact, candles. I just think they were really cool. I have some random spiders, and what I do with these is I pick a window. I'll probably do it in here this year. And I make them look like they are leaving out of the window, from the windowsill, out of the window. No Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets vibes. Follow the spiders. Yeah. Then I have this dude with the pocket watch and sparkly hat. I just loved him because the year before I brought this one, and I was obsessed with this one. So this is what he looks like. And you put a tea light in. I've got like a remainder of a tea light in there. Sorry about that. But you put a tea light in, and he looked really creepy because like his bow and his face and everything, like the backdrop where the tea light would shine off, just looked really, really creepy. And I just loved it. And I wanted to get him a tall friend. So, you know. This one is actually from Tesco's, and it had a little plant in it, and the plant passed away. R.I.P. plant. I'm so sorry. But I did try, and this came with a little plant in it, and I just really liked it because at work they had an arrangement done where it was a bunch of flowers coming out of a pumpkin, and I was like, oh, I love that, but I couldn't afford that, so I got this with a little plant in and R.I.P. A tea light holder where it is just like your rib cage, and then this little design on it. I just thought it was cute at the time. So all of my globes are from HomeSense, and this was the first one that I ever bought, and it's got the black. Love it. Then I got one this one where it's got the skeleton hand and it's got books in, shocker, and books with spiders, and obviously this has got the black. Then I also got another one that is on a stack of books, and this one and we're done. So it plays music, it's on a stack of books, and it's pumpkin with the black, and this is my one that I'm like really, really obsessed with. I just really love that, and that one's going to go in the library this year. After I got married the following year, I bought this one, and it has on the gravestone, I don't know if you'll be able to see, let me turn this off again. So on the gravestone it says, "Till death do us part." And I just thought it's something that I could have that would I will remember that this was from the first ever Halloween when I got married. So that is all of my Halloween decorations. Hope that you enjoyed that. I did say that I would show you, and there you go. Sorry if it was all over the shop, but again, the best vlogger award goes to. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to thank my mum for giving birth to me, and thank my books for giving me friends, and yeah, thank you. Thank you. And weird stuff like that is why I've got no friends. Right. So, what do I do now? What do I do now? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, we need to pick a book. That's what we're doing, because I ain't got one. I need to pick a book, and then I want to decorate my library up a bit. So I want to put some leaves on my shelves to decorate them up, and put some of these, what I've just showed you, darted around as well. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Do I do that first and then pick a book? It's that time. I'm going to pick a number and see what the first book of spooky season has in store for me. So the first number is, I feel like a bingo caller, this one. Which is 15. This one. And it's The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I'm so excited. I have been wanting to read a Frida McFadden book for ages, so yay. So that is what I'll be reading first. I don't want to read the back, so I can't really tell you much about it, but obviously on the front it says, "From behind closed doors she sees everything." So yeah, that's going to be our first thrillery read. I have nothing on the bottom shelf, so I've just put some like googly eyes in the dark. Still spooky. Anywho. So a couple of other things I wanted to share with you is my friend at work, she came and she was like, I've seen this in a shop and I just thought of you, so I wanted to get it, yeah? And it is a Hocus Pocus bath bomb and it smells amazing. Want to smell it? It smells lovely, doesn't it? She's like, it's not food, I don't care. But I'll be sure I'll be using this at some point in October. Oh, it smells so good. Love it. Thank you so much. And also, I have a Amazon parcel and I haven't ordered anything. Okay, not to show my address. Ooh. Oh. So the note says, thank you for being the nicest and kindest person on the internet. Keep being awesome, Michelle. And that's from Michelle Reads and Vlogs. Thank you. Thank you so much, Michelle, for the lovely note. I think that's so sweet of you. And I will thank you for the book once I get it out of the box. I wanted to read this so bad. It makes me want to cry all over again. I am so excited. It's Rebecca Ross, Divine Rivals. Obviously this has been everywhere. Like, there's so much hype around this and I've been like, I really want to read it. I really want to read it. No God, no war, no one can come between them. So a lot of people have put Divine Rivals as like, some people have put it as their #1 of the year, and that's including like Fourth Wing and like loads of people's top books of the year. This is in there up at the top between like this and Fourth Wing and everything, and I was like, oh, I really need to pick it up. I missed out on getting the special edition of it, but I really wanted to get the hardback. So when the next ones come, I can pre-order the hardbacks and I don't have to wait. And 2 rivals, 2 stories, 2 hearts, 1 fate. An epic enemies to lovers fantasy novel filled with hope and heartbreak and the unparalleled power of love. Oh, I can't wait to read this. I really can't. Oh my goodness. Michelle, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. This is so nice and kind and generous, and I appreciate it so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thank you so much for the lovely gift note. Well, that got emotional real quick, didn't it? I have Divine Rivals. I'm so excited for this book. I mean, I can, 2 books at the same time, though, maybe? No, save it so you can take your time and devour it. For any of you that's read this, let me know what your thoughts are, or if you plan on reading that. I can't wait to read it. Enemies to lovers, yes please. Yes please. Yes please. I'm so lucky. I feel like the luckiest woman in the world. You guys spoil me so much. And I'll never get over it. I'll never get over it. It still blows my mind every time. And I know I say it every time, but it's true. It's true. And I don't take it for granted at all. Every book that any of you have ever brought me, it just means the world to me. It really does. Really, really does. And luckily for me as well, every book that I have read that is from you guys, I have absolutely adored. And that makes me so happy. Because not only because I won't ever get rid of a book that you buy me. Not a chance. Not a chance. Even if I really didn't like the book, I'd still keep it because you chose it for me. I'm like that with gifts. You can ask everyone that I know. My mum always says to me, it's yours now. If you want to give it away, if you don't like it, and I'm like, nope, it's mine now. I don't get rid of things that people's brought me. If it's got some sentimental value to me, then that is why I've got memory boxes upstairs in the loft. Because I can't. The fact that you've gone out and specifically gone out of your way to look at my wish list and pick one that you think that I will love, even though I know it's my wish list, but like one that you want me to talk about or that you want to see me read to see if you want to read it or anything, and that just makes me happy because I know if I read the book and talk about it, then we can build up a conversation about it in the comments, and then it just makes it so I get to talk to you even more. So I will never take it for granted, and I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. With all my heart. Beanie's just chilling on my knee while I'm rambling away tears. Right, oh, she's crying again. Hey, Bean Bean. Hey, Bean Bean. Say hi, everyone. Say hi. I'll get back to you when hopefully I've read some of my book. It will be a reading vlog, I swear. So, I've been reading The Housemaid, and I'm on chapter 19, which is page 102. And it's like, some of the things, like even in the first couple of chapters, I think I was on page like 18, 13, something like that. And I was like, really? Really? Like some of the things, like they're getting hired in that house, and some of the things she recognises as she's being shown around, or the things she feels as she's being shown around, and then the day she moves in, like what the gardener says, I don't want to do spoilers, but what the gardener says to her, plus the things that she sees in the room that she's staying in. Like, what she notices about the room that she's staying in. And I'm like, I feel like I'm watching a horror film where, where the woman runs and she keeps her heels on. And you're just like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Like, take your heels off. You know? Or someone's in the house, so they run upstairs. It's like, don't trap yourself, you know? And I'm getting the same frustrations from this. Because if you enter a room and there's certain things about the room that are very questionable, you ain't going to stay there. As much as you need the job, it's not worth it. The creepiness, like, no. I mean, it's given me a lot of thoughts and feelings from the very start, but at the same time, I'm like, why is she being so dumb? Like, no, girl, no. Get out. Don't, why are you there? No. And the attitude that she's putting up with, both from the woman that hired her and her child, have some self-respect, woman. Get out. But, like, I understand the situation that she's in, that she needs the job, and the reasons why she needs to stay in a job and have an address. But it's very frustrating at the same time. But yeah, I'm on chapter 19 now. I am enjoying it, really enjoying it. The writing's, it's very eerie and creepy and thrillery, and it's very well written. Really liking it, and can't wait to carry on, because now I'm invested and it's at the stage where I need to know. So if I put the book down, I'm going to need to know. But it's now night time, and I'm probably going to read some more, but in bed. So I will probably finish my little reading time lapse now, and I will let you know in the morning how much I read. If I can't sleep, there's a chance that I will read quite a bit of it. So it'll be interesting to see what my thoughts are in the morning. And I may have to pick another book tomorrow, because I am at work tomorrow night and I will need a new book, because while I'm commuting to and from work, I get a lot of reading done. So if I read a chunk of this tonight, so this is what I've read, so if I read a chunk of this tonight, I've only got like a little bit left, so I could do that before work, like on the way, and I will need something during work and after work, so I will probably unwrap another one. But yeah, so far loving my first pick. And yeah, that's the first day. Done. Sorry if it's boring already. I know I'm not the best at vlogging, so bear with me, but I did promise that if I was able to, I would vlog my month of October weekly. So yeah, I shall see you tomorrow. A quick update. Ignore the pyjamas, I'm still in my pyjamas because I'm at work tonight. But anyway, so I spent the morning reading in bed, and I finished The Housemaid, and this book, oh my goodness, the twist, and then the twist, and then the twist. It's a very, very good book. I really enjoyed it. Some of it I sort of guessed, like one of the very last twists, and that, like, I sort of could see that coming, but it was very good. I really enjoyed this. So glad that I picked it up, and I really want to pick up The Housemaid Secret next. But yeah, highly recommend. But because I finished this, it means Anything from the trolley, do you? I need to pick another one. So, and also I was thinking, because I know I've put a couple of manga in this, so if it does come out of manga, I might pick 2, because obviously manga is a very quick read and I need books with me. So, number 12. It says 12, yeah. This one. What are you? Ooh! I need to pick 2. The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I have been waiting ages to read this. I've heard a lot of good things. Dark academia vibes. Give them to me. Yes, please. Yeah. I don't want to read the back because, you know, spoilers, I am just about to read it. And I can't wait to get into this one. I've been really looking forward to this one. So, let's go into some dark academia. I'm glad that it's varied a little bit, so it's not like thriller and thriller. So it's like thriller, dark academia, and then whatever's next. So, yeah, I'm going to take this one. I'll probably start it before I go to work. I'm going to get something to eat because I'm struggling to sleep. And normally if I've got a full tummy, I sleep better. So, which is something you shouldn't do. Because all the dieting things say don't eat before you sleep, but I'm hungry and I need to try and get some sleep. So, breaking the rules. So I'm going to get something to eat. I'm probably going to start this, at least a couple of chapters of it, just to get... Is the chapters? Oh, yeah, there is. Yeah, got me worried then. I was like, maybe the first part. But yeah, at least a few chapters of this, and then I'll try and get some sleep. Let's go, book 2. So I thought I'd do a little bit of an update because it's been a couple of days since I last spoke to you and I didn't get much reading done. It was a very hectic couple of days at work, so, well, a couple of nights at work, should I say. And I didn't have much time to read. I have read a chunk today and I've just been reading in the bath and then finished off to get to the part where you get to book 2. So it sort of ended on a bit of a cliffhanger at the end, pun intended, of the first part, and I am really enjoying this. I think I really enjoyed the beginning part where you get to know the main character Richard a bit more, and he when he gets to go to this prestigious school and gets in with an elite group and hanging around with them like whispering and sneaking around and stuff, and finding what all of that was about. I love the writing style. I'm really enjoying the dark academia vibes of it all, the Greek mythology infusion in this, and the classics, and the quotes. I just really enjoying that side of it. I think it's just got a bit interesting again, but I think in the middle part it waffled on a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. But I am enjoying it. I'm looking forward to book 2 side to see. I just hope it don't go into waffling again and it picks up its pace a little bit, but I'm enjoying it. I think as well, because this one is a lot more drawn out, the pacing is a lot more drawn out. It's like there's getting to know your characters and then finding stuff out, but it's like very slowly, and it's a very slow build. Whereas obviously the book that I read before this, which was The Housemaid, is very fast paced and very page turny. So this one's very much one that you can like take your time with. So whereas the other one I was like, I need to know. This one's not so much like that. But yeah, I'll keep posted when I read more. So I'm just jumping on now to end the vlog because I am currently editing the vlog that you're watching and it is far too long as it is. So I am going to end it here and pick up from finishing The Secret History by Donna Tartt on my next vlog. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. I'm sorry that it's not very bookish. It's me just setting up for the spooky season, so getting the decorations out, and I know you wanted to see those, so I put that in there. And yeah, I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more from me, please subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye. And I will be, because I have, sorry about the movement. So I was thinking I will, no, what was I thinking? I don't know what I was thinking. Apparently not a lot. What was I going to say? So yesterday, last night, I got my, so yeah, I used to put her in the window, so then when kids, Beanie, come here, it was just the Halloween decoration. Come here, darling. Hello, he's a prince. And then I have like my broomstick. I've just got some where it's just autumn decorations. So pine cones and stuff. And what are you? Acorn. Jesus Christ. Where it's just, so I've just got some autumn decorations as well, where it's just why am I blanking? Acorn. You know, everyone else has the, nice to meet you. Oh, let me move around. Oh, so you're going to have my twin over there in the corner. So this is just a pile of like blankets and stuff. Let me take you around. It might be better. Hold on, let me get my little stumpy self up. And then the last of my snow globes I bought when I got married. So I got married at some point. Oh god, here we go again. I'm not putting that in. Oh, the husband moaning at me again. Still don't know. Anyway. I'm sorry. I haven't even looked at the book yet. That was such a lovely note. It says, I can't even speak. It's for fuck's sake. You got this. So then, honestly, and I'm definitely not the nicest, kindest person on the internet because you're also on it. It's I've got my legs crossed. I do it every time. I ain't got the freaking bones for it nowadays. I'm getting too old. I can't believe I've got Divine Rivals. I am so excited. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. No, 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 no. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Stop singing, for God's sake, stop singing. Subscriber accounts. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It is very like eerie and really. It is. Yeah, I'm repeating myself now. Why am I repeating myself? I don't know.